Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled amidst lush green mountains, lived a young man named Siddhartha. Siddhartha was known for his kind heart, compassionate nature, and unwavering dedication to helping others. He possessed a deep understanding of the world around him and had an innate wisdom that surpassed his years. His actions were always guided by a strong moral compass, and he was highly regarded by all who knew him. As Siddhartha grew older, his reputation as a wise and virtuous person spread far and wide. People from all walks of life sought his counsel and sought solace in his presence. They admired his ability to see the good in every situation and his unwavering faith in the inherent goodness of humanity. However, Siddhartha's peaceful existence was about to be tested. One fateful day, a terrible drought befell the village. Crops withered, streams dried up, and the villagers were left destitute and desperate. It seemed as though the heavens had forsaken them, and their faith wavered. During this time of great suffering, Siddhartha remained steadfast in his conviction that there was a higher purpose behind their trials. He believed that their suffering was an opportunity for personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. Instead of succumbing to despair, Siddhartha mobilized the villagers, encouraging them to unite and work together to find a solution. Together, they dug deep wells to tap into the underground water reserves. They formed support groups to help those most affected by the drought. Siddhartha taught the villagers the importance of resilience, perseverance, and compassion during times of hardship. Despite their collective efforts, the drought persisted, and the villagers began questioning Siddhartha's wisdom. They wondered why bad things were happening to good people like themselves. In their despair, they turned to Siddhartha and demanded answers. With great humility, Siddhartha addressed the villagers. He spoke of the impermanence of life and the interconnectedness of all beings. He reminded them that life was filled with both joy and suffering, and it was through adversity that one could truly understand the depths of compassion and strength. Siddhartha shared a story from his own childhood, when he witnessed a tiny caterpillar struggling to break free from its cocoon. Feeling empathy for the creature's struggle, he decided to help by gently tearing open the cocoon. However, to his dismay, the caterpillar emerged weak and unable to fly. Siddhartha had unknowingly deprived the caterpillar of the struggle necessary to develop its wings and gain the strength required for flight. Just like the caterpillar, Siddhartha explained, we too must face our own struggles and hardships to grow stronger and realize our full potential. The challenges we face shape us, mold us into better versions of ourselves. Adversity is not a punishment but rather an opportunity for personal growth. The villagers listened intently, their hearts slowly filling with hope and understanding. They realized that their suffering was not in vain but a chance for them to become more resilient, compassionate, and united as a community. Inspired by Siddhartha's words, the villagers renewed their efforts to combat the drought. They devised innovative ways to conserve water, shared their meager resources with those in need, and found solace in supporting one another through the hardships. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but the drought showed no signs of abating. Despite their tireless efforts, the crops continued to wither, and the villagers' resolve wavered. Doubt began to creep into their hearts, and they questioned whether their struggle was in vain. During this critical moment, Siddhartha invited the villagers to gather at a nearby temple. There, he encouraged them to reflect on the true nature of their suffering. He asked them to consider the lessons they had learned along the way, the strength they had discovered within themselves, and the bonds they had formed as a community. As the villagers contemplated Siddhartha's words, a profound realization dawned upon them. They realized that their suffering had brought them closer together, deepening their sense of empathy and compassion. They had learned to appreciate the simple joys of life and cherish the beauty in every moment. Their hearts were filled with gratitude for the experience, and they felt a profound transformation within themselves. Just as the villagers reached this newfound understanding, a gentle rain began to fall. The parched earth eagerly absorbed the precious drops, rejuvenating the land. The drought had finally ended, and life gradually returned to normal in the village. With the passing of time, the memory of the drought and the lessons it brought faded into the background. However, the villagers never forgot the wisdom of Siddhartha and the transformative power of their shared experience. They carried the lessons of resilience, compassion, and gratitude with them, cherishing the bonds they had formed and the strength they had discovered within themselves. In the years that followed, the village flourished, not just in material wealth but also in the richness of its spirit. The villagers continued to face challenges, but they did so with renewed courage and faith in their ability to overcome any adversity. And Siddhartha, the wise young man whose unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity had guided them through their darkest days, continued to inspire generations to come. His teaching spread far and wide, touching the lives of countless individuals who found solace, wisdom, and hope in his words. The story of the drought and the villagers' transformation became a timeless tale, reminding people that even in the face of adversity, there lies an opportunity for growth and enlightenment. It served as a reminder to all that bad things happen to good people not as a punishment but as a catalyst for personal development and the blossoming of the human spirit. And so, the story of Siddhartha and the village serves as a beacon of hope for all who face challenges in their lives. It reminds us that even in the most difficult of times, we have the strength to endure, the capacity to grow, and the ability to find meaning in our suffering.